Welcome to the Mint Report, our wrap-up of the day's business news. Here are the top stories. HDFC reports robust earnings. SKS Microfinance says it will recover in 6 months. And markets retreat after a volatile session. Investors may be worried about rising interest rates, but mortgage lender HDFC has done brisk business in the fourth quarter. Its profits rose 23% to 1,142 crores. That's on a total income of 3,785 crores, which is an increase of 30.5%. HDFC's profits were helped along by demand for loans. The company expects its loan book to increase 20% in the current fiscal. But despite the robust earnings, shares of the firm tumbled 0.37% on the BSE on a day wider markets also retreated. Meanwhile, another lender is fighting to recover. SKS Microfinance says it hopes to recover from its troubles in Andhra within 6 months. On Tuesday, the company's top officials, including Chairman Vikram Akula, said its troubles were limited to Andhra. They added that collections in other states were at 96%. Shares of SKS collapsed after the company reported losses last week, but they partially made up for those losses on Tuesday with a 10% rise on the BSE to 298 rupees. Back in results, Ranbaxy Laboratories has done better than expected. Net profit fell 68.4% to 304 crores in the quarter ending March. And net sales went down 13.6% to 2,140. Ranbaxy also said it had offered to settle matters stemming from a US demand for information on its drug applications. In other news, diesel is not going to get costlier this week. The empowered group of ministers that was supposed to consider hiking fuel prices has postponed its meeting. India's state-run oil companies haven't hiked their prices since January, but the spike in oil prices since then has led to heavy losses. Moving on, Nirma might have to relocate its 600 crore cement factory in Gujarat. An Environment Ministry report submitted to the Supreme Court weighed in against the Nirma factory in Bhavnagar district. It said the cement-making facility sits in an environmentally sensitive wetland. Nirma is already engaged in a Supreme Court dispute over the plant with local farmers. And markets ended in the red after yet another day of choppy trade. The Sensex retreated 16 points and the Nifty fell 10 points to 5,541. Prominent among the losers were oil companies, which lost ground after the decision on fuel price hikes was delayed. Bharat Petroleum lost 0.43% on the BSE to 652 rupees. And Indian Oil went down 0.33% to about 344. Shares of lenders also fared poorly. ICICI Bank declined 0.7% by the end of trade, and HDFC Bank fell 1.5%. On the other hand, SBI gained some 0.2% to 2,628. And that's all we have for you. Thanks for watching.